Good afternoon. It's Wednesday the 4th of September 2024 and I've literally just finished my walk along the Angidy Trail, but it's just after lunch and I thought, well, there's another short walk I'd like to do, so I'm going to do it now. But first I'll show you where I'm staying. So this is my room in Parva farmhouse, and what a lovely room it is. Yeah. More oldie worldy than some of the last rooms I've stayed in, but just as lovely. Yeah, I really like it here. Yeah, nice big comfortable bed. Yeah. Nice cosy room, but it's not small. And here's my bathroom and shower room. Oh, the switch is missing, but never mind. So yeah, so bath and shower room. Okay. So yeah, a really nice room. Yeah. So far I've been very happy here, so I'm sure I shall continue to be so. Okay, I shall now get ready and start this afternoon's walk. The good old River Wye, and flowing through the gorgeous Tintern too. How better can things get? Okay, well, I'm just going to do a little walk from my guest house. Next to my guest house is this wonderful church. So, the door's open, so let's go inside. St Michael's Church stands by the River Wye, at the site of an important Roman river crossing, where, by the year 765 AD, there was a Celtic Christian church, some 350 years before the foundation of Tintern Abbey. A medieval church replaced it, and this was eventually rebuilt in 1846, although much medieval detail remains today. The dedication to St Michael the Archangel, a favourite of soldiers, is particularly appropriate in this land of historic border conflicts. Well, that was nice to go inside St Michael's Church. Yeah, another lovely little church. I didn't speak when I was inside the church because there was a lady sitting on one of the chairs writing something. I don't know what she was doing, but I didn't want to disturb whatever she was doing. But as I walked past her, she looked up and we very silently went to each other. Okay, let's have a little walk beside the River Wye then. As I walked along the riverside path, I was heading out of Tintern. I was also following another section of the Wye Valley walk. So Parva farmhouse is lovely. Yeah, I'm spending 4 nights there, so tonight will be my 3rd night. There's a restaurant there as well, but the restaurant wasn't open on the Monday and the Tuesday night when I was here, so I had to go and find food elsewhere. So the first night I went to the Anchor Inn near the Abbey, which was okay, and then last night I just nipped across the road to the Wye Valley Hotel, and I have to say the food there was really nice, so I'd go there again. But yeah, tonight I will actually be dining in the restaurant of the Parva farmhouse, so I should be dining there tonight and tomorrow night, so looking forward to that because the menu looks cracking. Okay, it's really sunny now. I wasn't expecting this at all because they did say that weather today was going to be cloudy with some light rain, but It's been absolutely glorious. Okay, so the Wye Valley walk moves away from the riverbank now and climbs up these steps just here. Now I wonder where these steps lead to. Let's go and find out, shall we? Right, here we go then. So, just over here, let's have a look at what this fence represents. So I'm standing on another part of the course of the old Wye Valley railway line. So here, it would have crossed the River Wye. So you can see that wall opposite, and that's where the bridge would have been. Okay, right, I shall walk along here and see what's just up this way here. The track of a miniature railway. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, and I can see a little train coming, so there's people on it, so I won't film them. But yeah, a nice little miniature railway for children and their families. Ah, some very interesting statues here. Oh, they're all carved out of wood. Brilliant. I wonder who they represent. And there's this big stone in the middle here as well. Okay, well, I can see some notices over here, so let's go and have a look. King Offa, I think I might have heard of him. Sabrina, King Arthur, King Tudric, Eleanor of Provence, Geoffrey of Monmouth. So I'm at Tintern Old Station, and here you can see some of the old railway carriages. All aboard! Welcome to Old Station Tintern, once a bustling Victorian railway station on the historic Wye Valley Railway. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, hordes of excited passengers alighted here to experience the world-famous beauty of the Wye Valley. Some even stayed overnight in railway carriages called camp coaches. The railway also served industry along its route from Monmouth to Chepstow and took goods such as Tintern's wire and even cannons to Chepstow so they could be exported around the world. So these carriages are the visitor centre. Shall I go inside? Well, it'd be rude of me not to. Let's all look and see. Before the railway, freight from the industrialised Wye Valley and passenger traffic had to make a journey of 43 miles by road. The railway reduced this to 15 miles, shortening the journey time by 2 hours. This is great. Oh, there's a film through there if you want it.
Were designed to be used by both longbowmen and crossbowmen. Sabrina, or Havron as she's known in Wales, the seven bore is a giant wave, an extraordinary phenomenon caused by the increase. Here, seven finally reaches the sea and becomes the Bristol Channel.
Well, that was great. I really enjoyed looking around there. Lots of information inside. Yeah. Lots of old relics too. Right, let's go and have a look at the signal box. Locked. Not that there's much inside. It's only a table and chairs. Okay. And a nice view over the other side of the Wye from here. Tintern was one of 4 stations on the Wye Valley railway line. It was a large station with 3 platforms because the railway company hoped to attract tourists to Tintern Abbey. So that's Tintern Old Station, or Old Station Tintern. Okay, I shall move onwards now then. The Wye Valley Railway opened in 1876 with the hope of becoming part of a major route between Bristol and the industrial Midlands. However, despite business from the tourism, the line's income was always weak. Then after nationalisation, the line closed to passengers in 1959 and to freight in 1964. Oh, that was nice looking around Tintern Old Station, or Old Station Tintern. I'm just going to carry on along the Wye Valley Walk for a bit further, because here it still follows the course of the old railway line, but I'm just going to follow it to the road, so not very far. Okay, just up here. And then, yep, I've reached the road, and I'm going to go over there into Brockweir. Well, as I'm crossing into Brockweir, it means I'm crossing the River Wye. So I'm leaving Wales and entering England, from Monmouthshire into Gloucestershire, the Forest of Dean district. Oh, I love Brockweir, I really do. And there used to be a pub here when I was here last time, the Brockweir Inn, but closed now. I wonder what happened to that. Okay, let's go and just have a quick look down the riverbank. Brockweir was the last tidal quay for boats travelling up the Wye. Beyond here, the water was too shallow for the large trows from Bristol. In the 18th and 19th century, produce from upstream was brought down on barges to Brockweir, and iron and timber came from the Forest of Dean. Goods were transferred onto the large sea-going trows for transport to Bristol. Before steam power, the barges were pulled back upstream by teams of men called bow hauliers. Records show that in the 18th and 19th century, almost all the inhabitants of Brockweir had a connection with the river trade. Well, Brockweir is another wonderful village on the banks of the wonderful River Wye, my favourite river. I do have one unfortunate memory of Brockweir though. It was in the days when I was very young and I used to ride in my grandfather's car, and he knew somebody in Brockweir at the time. I remember it was a couple of people, man and wife, and they had a black dog. And I remember stroking that black dog and it bit me. Yeah, it bit my arm, and of course I was terrified. Of course I cried, and of course the wife, the owner of the dog, she was absolutely devastated. She couldn't believe what had happened, so she rushed me upstairs into their house, and she put a bandage on me and gave me some ointment, whatever it was, but she was traumatised that the dog had bit me. And then she gave me an Easter egg, so it was like a little present for the dog biting me. So I'm just going to have a look at the local church and see if I can get inside. Beautiful. Beautiful as with all churches. Oh, I'd love to have a go on that. That was lovely. Quiet little church. Ah, yep. And again, I used to come to Brockweir lots of times, and that's the first time I've been inside the church. Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's always worth stopping in Brockweir. What a lovely little place. Okay, well I've crossed back over onto the Welsh side of the Wye now, so I'm just going to follow the riverside path back to Tintern. Well, I must say, it has turned out to be an absolutely fantastic day today. I mean, I was hoping it would do anyway, but it's just that, one, the forecast for the weather was cloudy with light rain. It's been sunny for most of the day. And two, I've actually managed to do 2 walks today, which I really wasn't planning to do at all. Well, I was planning on doing my Angidy Valley walk today anyway, because that was quite a short one. But I was planning on doing the other walk, my Tintern Old Station and Brockweir walk, tomorrow. But I thought, well, as the weather's nice and they're both short walks, let's get them done today. because to be fair, having looked at the weather forecast for tomorrow, it really ain't looking good. It really is supposed to be wet tomorrow, so I just thought, well, let's get these walks done whilst I can and the weather's good, so it's really been worth it in the end. So what a fantastic day it's been. Okay, so a nice gentle walk back to Tintern now. I'll get back to my guest house, Parva farmhouse.